Hey guys, hello and welcome back here to another video. If you do not know who I am, my name is JayJay and you are watching Handyman Let's Go. For today I'm going to give you guys 5 tips for raised bed gardens, so stay tuned. So for today I want to show you guys just 5 simple steps for if you want to start up with a raised bed gardens, what you need to be looking out for, what you need to just consider when you do it. For me, I love raised beds because it's much simpler and easier because I've got cement slabs of a piece where I'm busy with my garden. So and I'm working trying to see, because number one, the place at the back of the garden where other plants are, there's a lot of monkeys coming through there. So that's one of the problems that I have. And this area that I've got here is very secluded, so there's not a much a lot of monkeys and stuff that will come and destroy and steal your plants and destroy your plants. So yeah, that's the type of things that's why I took this space and started up with a raised bed garden project. So number one that I want to share with you guys is try not to go too big. You can go big, but just work around the space that you've got. The number one thing that I try to say to myself is that when you have a raised bed, that you need to, if you've got it on the one side, you must be able to work with it. Otherwise, if you don't have a place where you can work with it, you've got too much big of a space. So try to minimize your space where you can actually reach in and clean out what you need to do and work with your plants that you need to do. So do not go big, is my first step. Don't go big. My raised beds are about 80 centimeters by 120, and they are the depth of 20 centimeters. So it's enough space for the plants to actually grow and to put out their roots where they need to go. My second thing is, because raised beds are so the best way actually to work, because you're not actually stepping onto it in the first place, where you actually getting to work on the plants as a normal garden. Raised beds are so that you can work with the plants, and your soil is very loose, so it brings drainage to your plants, where it's actually where the water can flow much easier. So yeah, that's point number 2 that I want to bring across, is make sure that your drainage of your soil is very good. And if you grab hold of the soil and you tighten it and you let go of it, it should loosen again. That's the type of soil that you need to actually put in your raised beds for better planting. My third point that I've got is have the proper soil. That soil that I was talking about, if you crumble it up together and you let it go, it should fall out of your hand much easy. That type of soil you can get at your local nursery, and yeah, you can make your own even if you want to. But I mean, if you don't have the necessary to do that stuff, I mean, go to your local nursery and get that soil. That soil will help you to actually, where your plants can be able to shoot their roots properly, and it will go, and they will be much stabilized actually to grow, and also the water flow is much better for it. My fourth point that I've got is make sure that you do fertilize it. If you do fertilize organically, use organic products, where if it's chicken manure, all that stuff, just make sure that when you do the fertilize, that it actually does not hurt your plants. You don't want your plants to be hurt after fertilizing it, because fertilizing means you want to bring the best out of your plant and bring it so that it can harvest the abundance that you want it to do. So fourth point, fertilize properly. And last point that I've got, my 5 points, is water your plants. If you, as you can water it, if you can use rainwater, that's actually the best option, is rainwater. So if you don't have the rainwater tanks, well, go to the point of actually, getting the water tanks where you can get the water from the rains and other things. But if you don't, use the normal water that you've got. That's fine. But yeah, that's the 5 points that I want to give you guys. And enjoy raised bed gardenings. See you on the flip side.